What's up everyone, Kinetic Coach Dan here. It's a very, very special day. We have yet another unboxing, and this is going to be a really special one because this takes me all the way back to the beginning of kinetic training. A little bit of quick history for you. I started kinetic training in 2017 out of the back of my truck with a system known as the hitch fit, which basically fits into the hitch of your car or truck. At that time I had a truck, and it would fold out into a full rack system that you could put barbells on, all that different stuff. As far as I know, no other companies other than BeaverFit, who acquired mobile fitness equipment, make anything like that that's efficient and effective until now. This is the BullBar collapsible pull-up bar and calisthenics training system, and for me this is really useful because I train tons of military and law enforcement for Broward County's finest out here, and it's really important that we have a mobile system to do pull-ups and modified pull-up and push-up type work, because usually the testing that these guys and girls are involved in involves pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, and some kind of running. So we have to be able to work those types of calisthenic exercises into our running, our sprint work, and our simulated stress training. So we're going to crack open the BullBar, take a look inside, get it set up here in the garage, and then take it out to the track to give you a sense of what it might look like to do some of that simulated stress style training for military and law enforcement. So let's take a look at the BullBar, check it out here on Kinetic Training. First things first, our Dynamis blade. Here we go. 3. So right out of the gate, you'll note you've got this different calisthenic exercise piece of cardboard here. Tells you different stuff that you could do on it. I'm going to show you what all that stuff looks like anyway. So this is always a cool thing to have, though, for users who aren't as familiar with all the different options and possibilities. But we're going to work our way through the workout portion of that once we crack the full BullBar open here. Looks like we have some filler stuff here to make sure that the system isn't damaged. Got different handle attachments here. That's always great stuff. Those are our handle attachments. 1, 2, 3. It says start here. That's nice, gives us some direction on where to go, what to do, but this looks like it's pretty straightforward when it comes to pulling this guy out of the box. All right. Not going to have it out with any of that. There we go. So it looks like we've got some kind of pins here. I'm not really sure. There we go. All right, so it looks like these pins are going to hold the system in place one way or another. Nice bright red pin caps here, so we know exactly where those are on the system. Once we start cracking it open, and like I said, this thing is pretty light, I have to say. Seems to move pretty well. So there looks like there's these latches on the side here that open the whole system up, allow it to unfold, as it were. And just like that, we've got the BullBar pretty much mostly set up. That is a really unique, interesting, and innovative mobile option for a pull-up bar. Now, even in that position, that's pretty sturdy, I have to say. We've got a couple of different latches here to make sure it locks into place. I really love the completeness and the engineering on this design. I mean, this is really impressive. And, you know, we're gonna have some big, strong guys, including myself, I think, on the BullBar here. And that's a really solid, structurally sound design. That's even without the legs folding out. So, looks like you just push these pins down here. Those lock into place. Push the pin, lock it into place. Push the pin, locks into place. So you'll note you have 4 of these pins here for each of the legs. Those slide into place, and there you have it. The BullBar is pretty much all set up here. You can see that is a rock solid system. I can get to rocking and rolling and swinging and kicking and doing all kinds of different movements that involve shifting positions. I mean, it does move, but you can definitely feel how solid it is laterally and linear. If I go to do anything that involves any kind of pulling up above the top of the bar, like a muscle up for instance, this thing is definitely really rock solid. I will say you're definitely going to want to put these safety pins in. I know I was testing it for the sake of testing the durability and the stability of it, but it has these safety pins that are going to lock into place. So you can see here we have the safety pins, 4 of these, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, that lock into place, keeping the BullBar set in place. And you can see here, these are the modified push-up and dip handles. They go 1 on either side. You have 3 different levels, high, middle, and low, and that allows you to get into doing stuff like dips, flutter kicks, different kind of calisthenic exercises that you can do to start developing some of that better overall shoulder stability. Things like inverted rows here, gonna allow you to develop your pull-ups. If you've never done a pull-up before, this is a great place to start building some of that scapular control and stability. And I'm really excited to be able to work with the BullBar here, guys. This gives me a lot of options for taking this thing out to the park to work with my police cadets and different types of athletes out at the park or at the track. And just like this, you unlatch it, unlock it, remove the pins, look at this. In just a few seconds, you have your BullBar collapsing down, a feat of engineering the likes of which I have not seen to date. And it's really exciting stuff, guys, because it just gives us so much more opportunity to train. The less barriers to entry that we have, the more opportunity there is to be successful. Well, we can all be a little bit stronger and live a little bit more kinetically. Just like that, now we have something that we can do some deadlifts with. That's our BullBar, guys. I'm really excited to be jumping in. Guys, I'm really excited to be jumping into some training here with the BullBar. Make sure to check out BullBar. I'll drop the links and the information for following these guys on Instagram. And make sure to look out for our video out at the track where we're going to do some programming with the BullBar, particularly for those of you who can't do pull-ups yet. We're going to give you the opportunity to learn how to develop your pull-up strength, how to develop all of the upper body and core strength necessary to initiate your very first pull-up. So it's going to be a 0 to pull-up number 1 program, and everything beyond that is really just time on the bar. In this case, time on the BullBar. Thank you all so much for watching this unboxing of the BullBar system. Make sure to head over to bullbarfit.com. I'll see you in the gym, y'all. Live kinetically.